My name is J.J. Hester. I'm a certified and licensed Irish dance teacher and adjudicator. I own and operate my own Irish dancing school on the Eastern Shore of Maryland. I didn't start Irish dancing until I was 16, actually almost 17 years old. And some of my family was doing it, and I decided I wanted to give it a try. And I took one class and I just got hooked, fell in love with it, and ever since I have been here, obviously traveling competitions, earned a world medal, second place in our nationals, and a regional champion a few times. And I love passing that on to children through dance in my studio, but I also love passing it on to the community, this is a great opportunity to do that. So since it's Irish Heritage Month, Irish dancing is a really huge part of our culture. A lot of the children who are actually in Ireland take Irish dance as an after-school activity, but over the centuries it's sort of transformed to go across the world. And aside from music and art and other types of pieces of the culture, Irish dancing is a really, really big deal. And so by us teaching it and passing it on to the people that we meet at different shows and performances, we get to share a piece of our culture with other people. My hope is that students through this workshop will learn a bit about Irish culture through dance, and they'll get a chance to learn different types of dances that they can possibly practice themselves and dance at home. So the first performance that you guys are going to see is called the light jig, and it's a soft shoe performance. There's a huge fitness benefit to dancing and to Irish dancing. Someone did a study one time of all different types of dance, or a number of different types of dances, and the pace of Irish dancing was the one that burned the most calories and raised the heart rate up the highest, the fastest. And by watching these performances, you'll probably be able to guess why as you see our feet moving what some people say is a mile a minute. So this next performance is called the slip jig. And an interesting fact about this is that this is typically danced only by girls in competition. So in Irish dance competitions, the outfits are extremely unique. Girls and boys obviously have different competition costumes. The boys typically just have black pants and a black shirt and a tie, or they might have a vest with a tie. But the girls, they start from the very young level with a school costume, which is a little bit more ordinary, but then as they progress up the ranks, they can get something called a solo dress. And the solo dress can go anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 per dress. So they only get those dresses if they're really invested in the competitions and they're the highest level. And each dress is unique to the dancer. They design it, decide what colors. There's no two solo dresses that are the same in the world of Irish dance. Everybody has their own unique one. So there's different types of shoes that you can use in Irish dancing and in competitions. There's a soft shoe, which is more like it would be similar to a ballet soft material. But then there's also a hard shoe, which you don't get until you move up the ranks a little bit. You don't get those as a beginner. You have to sort of earn those and earn your way through competition. But the hard shoe has a fiberglass tip and a fiberglass heel, and that's what allows you to make what we call trebles or heel rolls or heel clicks, and that's what gives the cool sound as you're sort of dancing in unison with the music. So our next dance is called the reel, and that is another soft shoe dance performance. So the treble jig is a hard shoe dance where students try to essentially drum with their feet and they make rhythms that match the music. Many centuries ago, there would be something called a feis in Ireland, which would celebrate, it would be a big festival, and it would celebrate Irish dance, Irish music, Irish art, all things Irish. And nowadays, a feis is what our dancers compete in all around the world, but it just is for dance, so specific to dance. And in the dance world, there are about, in my dance world, Irish dance world, there's about 2,000 Irish dance teachers around the world who are certified and do what I do. And you do not just have to be, from Irish heritage to be involved in it. We have certified schools in China, in Africa, in Budapest, Hungary, Australia, and of course USA, Canada, all over the world. The hornpipe will be the next performance, and that's another dance that's a little bit slower than the treble jig, but again, making rhythms with your feet to match the hornpipe music. After you are done competing in Irish dance, you can either decide to retire, although nobody ever stops dancing. You always start tapping your feet wherever you are. But you can either retire, or you could try to pursue certification. So you can become a teacher, which is what I pursued first, and then you can open up your own dance school and teach Irish dancing. And if you want to go to the next level, you become an adjudicator, a judge of competitions, which is what I went on to get next. And doing that has allowed me to travel around the world adjudicating competitions. So I've been to Canada, I've been to the other side of the USA to California, I've been to Western Canada, and most recently I just did an online competition that I got to judge because of COVID. Competitions were shut down, so the students submitted their videos and I got to judge them via video means, which was really cool. So there's a lot of things you can do with Irish dancing than just performances. Our finale, which we hope you guys are going to enjoy, is called a treble reel. And the treble reel is something that you might see if you've ever seen a show called Riverdance or Lord of the Dance, where all of the dancers dance at the same time to the same beat at the same pace. And we usually use this at the end of all of our routines. So I am so excited to share an Irish dance with you that is a beginner step that you can hopefully learn in your classroom or at your home, or you could even do it in your backyard as long as you have a little bit of a space to move forward and backwards. This dance is called a light jig. In this dance there are some skip movements, there are we have to count up to 4 in this dance, so you got to make sure you can get up to 4. And you also have to try and stay up on your tiptoes. So I want to say the very first thing before you even begin in Irish dance, we keep our arms in tight. So I always tell my very beginner students, the youngest ones that I teach, that you want to pretend you're gluing your arms in, and you just glue them at your sides. This is one of the only Irish dance, one of the only dance forms that keeps hands at your sides. Almost all other dances you can move your hands and all that good stuff. You can uncross your feet when you're doing tap dance and all that good stuff. But in Irish dance, you keep your arms in tight and you cross your feet. So I'm going to start very slow, and I'm going to count you through it, and I'll break down the steps. And then when I think it's we've gotten through the right foot and the left foot, I'll try it to some music. So we got our arms in tight. Number 1, we have one foot in front of the other, and we're going to add a skip at the very beginning. So we're going to pick our right foot up to our bottom, and when you bring it, you lift it and you put it in the front. So it goes from the front to your bottom and then back to the front. And I'm just going to go right and left and right, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of like a seesaw motion where you go forward and backward and forward and backward. So we'll try that again from the very beginning. So my arms are in tight, one foot's in the front. I'm going to point my toe, and I'm going to bring my right foot to my bottom. And we go. Hop 1, hop 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, we're going to bring our right leg backwards, and we're going to keep the pattern going, but we're going to go backwards this time. So we're going to go hop back with the right foot, hop back with the left foot, and on this last hop back, we have to do one of those seesaw motions where we count to 4. So it's hop, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to go from the beginning. Arms in tight, right foot's in the front, and we start. Hop, right, hop, left, hop, right, 2, 3, 4. Hop, back, hop, back, 2, 3, 4. Now we're ready for the next part. The pattern continues. We're going to use the right foot first, and we're going to go forward 3 times. Hop right, hop left, hop right, 2, 3, 4. Point, hop back, 2, 3, 4. That's the whole right foot. So I'm going to try to piece that together slowly, and I'm going to go without pausing, and I'll say it as I go. Okay? So remember the first thing, ready position. Arms are in tight. My right foot is pointed, and I'm going to start with the right foot up to my bottom. So it goes hop right, hop left, hop right, 2, 3, 4. Hop back, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Now the right foot's hopping forward again. Hop right, hop left, hop right, 2, 3, 4. Point right, hop back, 2, 3, 4. So that would be the step on the whole right foot, and then we would do the whole step on the left foot. So I'm going to just do it once through so you see right foot and left foot, and then we're going to try it to some music. Okay? So arms are glued in tight, and if your teachers are with you, they can try this too. Everybody can Irish dance. Everybody can give it a try, right? It's good fitness and it's good fun. So right foot's in the front, arms are in tight, and you're going to go hop right, hop left, hop 1, 2, 3, 4, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Hop right, hop left, hop right, 2, 3, 4. I point, hop back, 2, 3, 4. And
then we start the left foot right away. The left foot has to hop to the front. Hop left, hop right, hop left, 2, 3, 4. Hop back, hop back, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Hop left, hop right, hop left, 2, 3, 4. Now we're on the left foot, so we got to point left, hop back, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try to some music. So this is a light jig. This is the music that you would use. Once you get really good at practicing the step without the music, then you can try it to the music, but it is fast. I'll count it with you. Arms in tight, right toe pointed, 5, 6, 7, 8. Skip and skip, then 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Front and front and 1, 2, 3, 4. Point, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Hop and hop and hop, 2, 3, 4. Back and back and back, 2, 3, 4. Hop and hop and hop, 2, 3, 4. Point, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Arms are in tight. Point our toe. Here we go. Skip and skip and skip, 2, 3, 4. Hop back, 2, 3, 4. And skip, 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 2, 3, 4. Point, hop back, 2, 3, 4. Skip, 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 2, 3, 4. Hop back, 2, 3, 4. Skip, 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 2, 3, 4. Point, hop back, 2, 3, 4.